Welcome back to another episode of JDM for All. On today's video, we are going to be installing some fog lights on the 7th gen Civic. As you can see, the fog lights are going to go right here in this spot. So we're gonna have to Dremel, pull off the bumper. We're gonna have to take this thing apart and start cutting up the bumper. So I'll show you guys the fogs right now, but it's a good looking car. It looks good without it, but it's gonna look so much better with these yellow JDM style fogs. Show you guys the fogs right now. We got a great deal on these on eBay. I will link these in the description. These were only $30. So we got a great deal on them, like I mentioned. Comes with the wiring and everything. Last time I did this on my old Civic, we had to wire it. We had to do some wiring. These come with all of the wiring, which is amazing. So as you can see, these fogs fit the bumper perfect and they look great. So that's what it's going to look like. And yeah, we're gonna have to do some cutting. So the side's definitely going to need to be cut out quite a bit, but it's going to look great. These are awesome. All right, so let's get this started. We'll start pulling off the bumper right now. To remove the sides of the bumper, there are 2 bolts on each side, and you can use a screwdriver or a small socket to remove these. We also have to take off, I believe we have to pop all of these clips right in here, and then this will come off of the radiator support. Let's pop out the sides. Yeah, it's ready to come off. All right, so you just pull off the side of the bumper right here and it will pop out. There's clips on the side right there. And then you do want to make sure you don't scratch the fender by having it come up and hit the fender. And then after that, I believe all you have to do is clear this stuff right here. Should come right off. There we go. And we're done. And check out this bumper, guys. Bumpers just look so cool when you have a Mugen lip on them. Just looks so aggressive. All right, so now that that's done, going to figure out where we're going to cut. I'll let you guys know in a minute. All right, so like I mentioned before, looks like it will clear it easily as long as I cut right around right here inside there. You can see right there, that's all it needs is to clear this spot right here. After that, everything else will clear because I'm going to have to cut out all of this right here and then somewhere around there. So we're gonna get started right now. I have a Dremel. Show you guys the Dremel I'm using really quick. I'm using a, it's nothing special or anything. It's just a simple Dremel that I've had for a long time. And this is the piece. I don't know if it's going to work. I really haven't used this on plastic. Should work great though, so let's get started. All right, so I am wearing a mask and some glasses just to protect my face. Make sure nothing gets in my eyes or anything. You definitely want to do this when you're using a Dremel. So, bumper set up right now. Gonna start cutting. And that is the finished product. This is what we cut out. If you guys are doing this yourselves, just want to take your time. Obviously, keep checking. Go from the back and just keep checking the front. Make sure you're online. I am going to clean this up. It does look chewed up and it's not the cleanest cut, but it's going to look great. So here we go. Here's the fog. Definitely excited to see what this looks like when I'm done. Obviously, this is not perfect. I might have to cut it a little bit more, but let's see how it looks. It actually looks really good. So when the screws are in and everything, it's going to look so clean. Going to have to make sure it fits great because obviously this is a aftermarket part. Aftermarket parts always need to be messed with a little bit, make sure it lines up well, but I'm just pushing it from the back. I could already tell it's going to fit great. Okay, so next we're going to screw in some screws in the side right here. As you can see, there are some pre-drilled little holes on it. So we're just going to push it in. When you do this, I noticed what you want to do is push this down, obviously, but also push this outward because there's a little clip back there that clips on the plastic. So it does have a tendency to pop in a little bit. You just want to pull it out a little bit. Make sure that that little clip back there is hugging the plastic back there. Then I'll start screwing it in. Okay, so that is the finished product. Wow, it just looks cool. It looks like a little toy, so definitely fits great. For aftermarket, I think these are definitely, that's acceptable. The fitment it's acceptable. These are $30 fogs. They look great. You're not gonna notice small imperfections when it's on the car. Really, these fit really good. Didn't take that long so far. Maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes. Which isn't bad for cutting and mounting the fogs. Now it's time to install the wiring on the car. So far I'm liking it, guys. So let's go over to the car and figure out what we're doing with the wiring. Okay, so we ended up test fitting the wiring. Everything is sitting pretty good. Now this is where the left fog is gonna be plugged in. This is where the right one will be plugged in. We're gonna run it right here, through here, and we're gonna tuck it and hide it underneath here. It's going to go in under the fender right here, go through there. I'm going to clean it up and make it look better, but it's gonna come through here, go through there, and this also has a stock plug. So it's going to go right in there, plug right in, looks awesome. So not only did we set all of that wiring up, super simple. All you have to do is come through here. There's a little hole in here. You could even bring your hand up under the fender and fish it through there. Also, I did pop the side right here to work in there as well. I used a screwdriver to pop out that little empty plug. I just put it through there and it popped out. Now, what's funny is this harness is set up like the CRV, like the batteries over here. Which is pretty funny because we have a considerable amount of space we need to make up. So I did clean these wires really quick, and I am going to rewire them. I'm going to extend them a little further and put them onto the terminals. We're going to tie it in right there. I have the electrical tape. I have the extra wires. Clean them up, make sure they're safe from grounding on anything. I even have zip ties this kit came with, and I have some inside if we need any more. I'm just going to extend these right now and set them up on the battery. Okay, everything is wired up. All we have to do is clean up these wires, plug the fogs in, and mount the bumper really quick. Zip tie these down here. I'll show you guys what I do. I'll basically just record everything that I do right now. Okay, so now that everything is done, we clipped all of the wiring in here. I'm going to clip all of these zip ties off really quick. It's all done. It works great. Now, the button that goes on the inside isn't perfect. We had to Dremel a lot of the backing off just so it would fit. So this backside was actually hitting on the dash. It wouldn't even let us actually use it, so had to cut all of that off. It works now, so I'm happy. I just wanted it to work, so now it works. I'm happy about that. So I'm going to clip all of these zip ties off. All right, guys, and we are completely done. It is all put back together, and it looks great. As you can see, these are yellow JDM style head fog lights. They look really good. They are super bright out here. It is bright out, and it looks great. So this definitely was a great mod. Definitely tedious, but well worth it. It's not super expensive or anything. I think it only costs 30 bucks. Maybe they came out to like 35 bucks after taxes, but really like the look of these guys. Definitely a great upgrade you could do to your Honda Civic. So that's about it for this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.